And I think maybe it says you're live. There we go. I don't know if I tweeted out yesterday. Like, I was not sure if I did. Paste it in the tweeter. Boom.
The tweeter.
Yeah. And then also a link. Hold up. Put this in our official content. Paste that in there. Bam. Okay. Hey, come join the first impression, everybody. We're going to be playing Chiba City Blues by Jimi O'Brien. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Okay. That's up. Stuff is out. Crimson Claws here. Hey, what's up? Boom, ba-doom, ba-ba. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, it's Skepsis D. Skepsis D is here.
I'm here too.
Hold on.
What about me?
Hold on.
What about me being here?
Hold on. Well, hold on. I was a minute late. I couldn't, even though I had 15 minutes, I was like, this is not good. I can't make it good. But I think, you know what? It's fine, right? This is an okay thumbnail for it.
Corey
right.
Davis.
Hey, Corey's here.
Audacity is free, and I highly recommend that you download it and learn how to use it. It's an extremely vital tool for your game development.
Audacity's free, and it's good.
Yeah.
It's a really good DAW. Okay, let me click this up here. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, I was working with this. I'm trying to make a thumbnail with this.
Yeah.
I did the best I can, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I ended up with something
called Big
like
Blue.
that. I'm like,
it's the Big Blue.
I copied the color, made a background layer, and then I put a phantom logo because it needed some texture, right? And then I stretched this out to look like it actually fits properly, and I made it slightly opaque so that it doesn't just cover up the underneath layers.
Hey,
and I added our stuff.
Here.
Boom, boom, and now we have a good thumbnail,
it's
so
beautiful.
People will click on it.
It's gorgeous. Welcome to the stream, Jimi O'Brien.
Oh my God, Jimi O'Brien's here. Hold on, let me click the button over here. It's a very powerful button. It's called record. How's it going, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming, and I'm joined with the lovely, beautiful, talented T.
Hi, everybody.
Today, we're going to be playing Chiba City Blues. This is our first impression of an RPG Maker MV game. The dev is Jimi O'Brien, and he's here in the chat with us. Let me click on that chat. I'm going to remember from the top here to refresh the all chats by turning it off and reloading that API. I don't know why it does this, but we have to do this.
You did it. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. So within a few seconds or moments, usually what happens is the chat will go, blah, 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 and then everything that was said will just spit up once, and then we just get started from there, and it's pretty good after that. Hopefully it still works. Who's here? We got Crimson Claw, Skepsis D, Corey Davis, Jimi O'Brien, and Barrow Claw here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Early birds here. I was 1 minute late. I'm gonna admit it. This is my fault. I was unhappy in Photoshop, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna make it till blah, blah, blah. And then we got something I was happy with. We're gonna get started real soon. I am very nervous about the background music. So if you guys can't hear the background music, I'm sure that's probably on my part on purpose, because I don't know.
It does not sound like it's custom.
This background music sounds like it came from an anime, and am I going to get a copyright claim or strike from like Cartoon Network or something? I don't know. Is Cartoon Network still a thing? That's the only one I used to watch. Anywhere.
One of those dang fangled cartoon kid channels.
Yeah. Something like that.
Except for animes, like, isn't animes probably
all over
more
the place.
like adult?
I think anime got real big all over the world. A big thanks to Crunchyroll for making it like not a sponsor.
He says, haha, no, it's my band, Somewhat Damaged.
Ah.
Okay, that's a relief. That's a relief. We were worried because usually when we hear music with vocals, it's copyright.
Here's the thing. I've had this told to me before. This is my first clown rodeo. Okay, I've had somebody tell me that it's their music. I think it was Nick Arasu. It was like, oh yeah, we did this, or I had permission, or whatever. And the problem with that was I still got a copyright claim.
Yeah, but if it's his band, then it should be fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not. It depends. Do you have a publisher, and is your music published? Because even if you wrote the damn song, your publisher is going to claim my video. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know our affiliation. Mm-hmm. They don't know that you asked me to do this and gave me permission. So they even have third parties working on the publisher's behalf. So the publisher may not even be claiming this. A third party may be claiming on behalf of the right holder of the publisher, which is actually your rights. So do you understand how even if I have your permission, if it's published through the system, YouTube will penalize me for it? So I get sketched out about this because I've been told and I've been in the right, but then I still get penalized for it. But regardless of that and YouTube's woes, let's jump into Chiba City Blues. I'm actually going to have T play this game. So I'm going to hop over to the fun microphone with all the bells and whistles, and I'm going to make weird voices and try to read the best I can from over there. And T is going to do the fun movie stuff. Ha ha ha. Okay, be right back. Okay. Coffee is a necessity in this day and age.
My chair's more comfortable than yours.
I
like my chair better.
You know why?
Because I'm lighter.
Maybe. Well, also when people come in here to sit, you get like lots of more people in my chair than your chair because I'm out and you're sitting and they come sit. Regardless, all right, this is good information.
Yeah.
Good information that everyone needs to know, T. So go ahead and jump into a new game of Chiba City Blues.
Let's do it.
All right, hold on. Ooh, what is this?
Whoa, we got a dude.
Oh my God, what is happening over here? Do you have this
Nick
muted?
Costello, legendary master thief and leader of the
that's
Chiba City Dragoons. Nick has finally returned home after years of training to take back his city.
I am going to pop out this chat on this side and make
Fat
it
Man Squeeze.
super grande. You know what I'm saying? Big chats.
I'm here to pick you up. The Thief Guild sent me, says Dwayne. You want to be Nick Costello?
Sure, I was getting my chat set up.
There's naughty words in this game.
Oh no.
This is not family friendly.
Okay, don't point the fan at the
know,
mic.
no.
Okay, Nick Costello. I'll be Nick. Okay. And who the heck are you guys? I'll just say Frick.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
My name's Dwayne Curtis of the Bowery Boys. A low-level street thug from Chiba City. And nobody through and through.
A nobody through and through. Dwayne, let me ask you a question.
Is his question a question? You have to say it, Dwayne, let me ask you a question?
Dwayne, let me ask you a question? That's it, you're right, though. Do you have a gun blade like Squall?
Yes, sir. You need it?
You received a gun blade.
Wow, that was easy.
Huh? Whoa! Dwayne, I think I like you. Let me have it.
I think
Oh
you
my
already
God.
got it. Didn't
what
you
are we
already get
talking
it?
about?
What
Is
does
this
he want now?
NSFW? You know we can't do this if it's NSFW. They're talking about gun blades and letting each other have it. I don't know what's going on in here.
You know who they are.
Wow, Static Buzz got a strike on his own music that he put.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. This
Yeah.
system is completely exploitable by people, and they do. And, you know, it penalizes creators. That's all I'm saying. Mercenaries, certainly. Crooked Knights, maybe. Open your trunk.
No.
Open your trunk? Oh, no. That shovel you have there.
How'd you...
Wrap it in the blanket and hand it to me. I'll ride shotgun.
Wow, I have no idea what's happening.
I don't even know. Giggle. Huh? Open your trunk. Clears the phlegm from his throat. Okay, we just did that though. It's kind of a cool little camera zoom on a, you know, you're scrolling it up and down, and that's pretty neat. I like how you did that. There's this place I wanted to stop at. Do you mind, Dwayne? I also like the text background. It's kind of, it's like a splat of paint.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good.
cool.
I mean, I don't know why you're still using default font in this day and age.
No problem, Mr. Costello.
Turn west. Chiba City Blues. Dwayne parked the car on the side of the road 2 miles from the Chiba City entrance. You decided to get out of the car and just started walking. Dwayne, with no other choice, follows after. All right. Oh,
we're walking?
We're going to have to hike a little from here. Dwayne is out of breath.
You don't think we could just drive up to the front gates?
Dwayne, Dwayne, Dwayne.
Wow, he says his name 3 times a lot.
Yeah. A dragoon never uses the front door. Giggity. Chrono mode. Okay, so it's basically Mog Hunter's Chrono Engine, based on the name of the folder. Another thing is, Jimmy, why is your project 3 gigs, and why did I have to download it like 7 times? Just kidding. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry
What's
about
this?
it. Looks like it might still work. If only we had some batteries.
Don't know what that is. Oh, there's a big old booger over there. But there's also a treasure chest.
I've learned to not download people's games until the day of, because they typically are like, oh, I'm still working on it. I'm like, yeah, I predicted that. But I did download it a bunch because I made my own. I made a mistake of not following my own advice. The mapping's kind of cool. I do like the. It's got like a time fantasy. No, not time fantasy. What is it called?
Medieval
The
fantasy.
medieval fantasy one. Yeah, where they're like super tall sprites.
Wow.
Battle.
We're gonna fight some buggers. I don't know what I'm doing.
Attack them.
Sure.
Yeah, punch them. Press buttons and smash until they die. Oh my
Ow.
god. Okay.
I think they're stronger than I
Bro,
am.
they hit
I did like
hard
2 damage.
AF.
Wow, one of those guys is terrible.
Jimmy, I want to ask you, how many times did you beat your own game? Have you beat your own game? Cause these slimes hitting hard, yo. Can you heal?
Yeah.
Do you have any skills?
I don't know.
When you when you attack, just press left or right. So press enter. I don't know. I may need to play it if it's really imba. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you have text. Try slash. Try that.
Yeah.
Okay, so use that if you can more
My
often.
dude's gonna die. Oh, he
Yeah,
did die.
Yeah.
He's already dead.
Use tech. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna be playing today, huh?
Yeah, we died the first battle.
All right, let's switch back.
Is it balanced? No, let me try again.
Oh, you're gonna try again? Okay.
What? Oh,
No, it's not
shoot.
balanced.
You
That's
know what?
the thing.
Can we save like at any point before?
You
the
should have
battle?
tried that. You should have looked at the menu
I
as soon as you
didn't.
entered the game.
I didn't.
That's why I'm gonna play.
I didn't do that. No.
I'm gonna play. Me do. Me. Use dim text. That's what, you know. Yeah. You've never used the Chrono Engine, have you? Fair, you know, that's fair. You've never even
No,
used the Chrono Engine.
never.
I've used it a bunch of times, so
No, this is my first
Right.
experience with the Chrono Engine.
it's pretty cool. I think it's done well in the most part. Like the engine itself by Mog Hunter. I'm not saying this battle system's done well. If anything, it's done not right yet, Jimmy. The numbers, you got to keep looking at that. Don't kill your players in the first fight. That's a big no-no. Unless that's supposed to happen, you know, in that storyline. But in this case, that's not canon. That's not storyline. You're not supposed to die to 3 slimes in the first damn fight. So it's very important you reduce their slime number damage by like 10, bro. Drop a digit off of that because you don't want the players to be.
Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta let them feel a little bit. You know what I mean?
You gotta
feel strong a little bit.
ease them into it.
You gotta ease them into it. Vina with a $2 super chat saying, "Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well." Oh my god! Thank you, Vino. He activated the pedal board. Oh my god! Did you see that? That $2 super chat activated the pedal board.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty
We
crazy.
became electric.
Yeah, I'm gonna tech them out. I don't know. Yeah, get the slime.
Need a
Sure.
tutorial battle, maybe. You know, it wouldn't be a terrible idea, but it's also
It's a
not.
lot easier
Listen,
if you
it's
know how to get to your techs.
it's not necessary to do a tutorial battle. Throw them into it and let them figure it out, but make it super hard to lose. You know what I mean? Make it so they would have to fail for like 10 minutes to lose. So reduce their numbers on these first slime guys by quite a bit.
Just assume that everybody who's playing too has never used the Mog Hunter battle
Yes,
system.
assume that no one has ever seen this system before, because not everyone is going to be a game dev who plays your game. But typically, with the RPG Maker game, a lot of the RPG Maker consumers are also developers. There's a good percentage of them, is all I'm saying.
Wait,
so
what did I do?
a lot of people will have
Shoot.
no problem with it
I
if
think
they're.
I healed somebody or something. I don't
I
even
don't
know
know.
what's happening.
You can cast spells, ice and magic and cure, and
I don't even know.
you
what's
got
happening.
poisoned. They poisoned you.
Yeah. They sure
Okay.
did.
Did you save it?
Yeah, I saved it.
Okay,
Not
good.
after killing the slimes though, so maybe
Okay.
that's a bad thing.
It's all right. bang, blah, boom. Nice job on the skill right there, the triple slice. That's satisfying. I like that skill.
How about we heal
There you go.
guy?
There we go. Oh, great.
He's
The
healing
enemies heal.
himself.
Also, don't do that at the beginning of the damn game. Here's the thing. Don't put poison in. It's annoying for at the beginning of the game. Make it very simple. Give them cool skills and make it look good and make it be fun. Don't bother them with having to do curing poison at the very beginning of the game. You know what sucks in a lot of these RPGs is all of the menu management and getting poisoned and having to go use an
My
item
guy
to fix it.
died.
Like later on in the game, once a player's invested, you want to put in more mechanics and slowly put in more mechanics and put in new states and cures to those states and new debuffs and new buffs that counteract those debuffs. You know what I'm saying? But at the beginning, it's vitally important that you ease the player into the game. You make it so that they get a few kills easy. They have a nice place to learn how to use your game, learn how to use your battle system in like a safe, easy environment where it's hard for them to mess up. And then as soon as they get out of like
Look
the
at that
newbie
butt.
zone, dead ass dough, as soon as they get out of that, you can start beefing it up a little bit. Raise the numbers first. Raise the numbers slightly first so that they start to feel a little bit of pressure. And every now and then they have to cure. Not every battle. Every now and then they might have to throw a cure. And then you raise the numbers. And then you add a state. Maybe you add a state that will be like a poison. But here's the thing about that. Don't make a poison state persist after combat. It's a pet peeve of mine. I don't think it's good. Nobody wants to have to finish a battle, load the screen, press the menu button, load another menu, go into an item or a skill menu, find the corresponding cure to the ailment, apply it, go back into the game, walk a few steps, and repeat the damn process. Because that, my friend, will be very annoying to your players.
Look at these running sprites.
I would say the movement sprites look a little weird. They kind of, what are you going to do with 3 frames? You don't have a lot with 3 frames.
Yeah.
I would say they look funny AF. However, I'm not really turned off by that. I don't really care. I think that's fine. I'm more concerned with the numbers and the way that you're handling the battle system at the beginning.
It gave me ancient Elbed writings, but I can't read them.
Ah, right,
Now
right,
it's
right.
telling me you can heal here. Awesome. I like that. You got a heal spot now.
Veroclaw asked, was the Chrono engine always like that for how the items are dropped? I wasn't paying attention to that specifically. I'll pay attention next time because I like that you need to pick up the items drops manually. That's pretty cool. I didn't see that. I was reading chat. I'm looking at the game, but I'm also looking at the chat. So I'm going to pay attention in the next battle. Don't forget to save often.
I just saved.
Good job. Good job. The mapping is amazing, says Kupo Teppo. I will agree. I like the mapping, and I don't like the mapping in most games. However, the mapping is not bad. I do like it. I really do. So that's the strongest point for this, is the mapping seems pretty good. The sprites aren't terrible. They look a little weird, but like, I'm alright. It's a style, you know what I mean? The whole, the way that you're doing the damage numbers, it's very Persona. I can see your inspirations in
This
here.
guy
by
has
Persona.
like 0 attack power whatsoever.
Which guy?
This guy.
Your guy?
He's like,
He's like a caster and he hits for 0.
yeah.
Jimmy says,
Well,
I
he
like
hits
maps.
for
That's
6,
true.
but it's just not
I
a
can
lot.
tell because your mapping is your strongest point in this game right now. Like look at that tavern. Like that looks sick AF. I love that. That's cool. I know you're using DLC packs, but like even if you have the art, you have to put it together, right? You got to make it look good together. And I don't know if this is a sample map from something or if you handcrafted this map, but I think it looks really cool. I will say that
You got a
there's some
layering
layering
issue right
issues right there. Yeah, I'm glad you caught that. It's like that needs to. I don't know how you would do that. You would have to separate that from the tavern and apply them as a doodad on a separate layer, right? So you keep the tavern on the layer it is so that it appears behind the player, but then you would adjust it so that the little dust particle thing shadow is not there. You would have to like transparent that out and overwrite that, and then you would separate that shadow onto its own file, and then you would apply that as a doodad behind the player. That would be on layer below 5. Right? Yeah. Below 5. Yeah, I would say after every fight or so, save it, because you never know when you're going to hit that next imba. You know what I mean when I say imba, right?
Nope.
Imbalanced. Jimmy says collision is next biggest challenge. In Doodads, you have to make the maps in test play without a map to go off on the grid. So tedious. True, but have you ever tried using regions, Jimmy? Have you ever tried looking at the map and drawing the regions in? And then when you press F10 to apply your Doodads, you can view the regions? That's an MV too, right? That's not just MZs, Doodads. You can view regions of your Doodads in MV, right, T?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a suggestion because this was something that it just confused me a little. Obviously, I was able to look at the menu and find out for sure.
Yeah.
But you used the heal animation for when he leveled up, so I thought he got healed, but he didn't.
Well, maybe
maybe just pick a different animation for leveling
But okay,
up.
so leveling up does not heal you though?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, separate your animations. Try not to reuse the same ones. And I will say the animations you're using, come on, man, there was no effort in that. Those are the default animations. You got to do better than that if you want to customize it. You go through all the trouble of making a beautiful map and then you just shit on it with the default animations. 5 remedies.
5 remedies.
The fact that it's very story small, I'm okay with this. This is fine. I'm glad we're not reading a visual novel. I would much rather walk around and kill stuff in a chrono engine. So far, I'm not disappointed with the game. I think it's so good, but it needs to be changed as far as the numbers are concerned. Just a little bit at the beginning, because you can see T's not familiar with the system, but she did pick it up after one game over. So it's not terrible. I'm just saying it could be a little better. If we had some explosives, we could get these barrels out of our way.
Yeah, let's get some explodeds. Nice house. We're gonna make stuff explode.
So Veraclaw is suggesting you use Q collision. I haven't used Quasi's movement stuff, so I can't say how it would work in here. But I mean, Veraclaw is telling you a suggestion, and that's the great. That's the great thing. That's the great thing about live streaming these first impressions is you get more than just T and I's feedback. You get whoever's paying attention.
Also, pet peeve of mine, I absolutely can't stand it when you spend TP for a special skill
And it misses.
miss so much. Definitely consider making it either not miss or almost never miss because it's not a regular attack.
I on the other hand, I'm okay with it missing periodically,
I hate it.
but it does frustrate the crap out of me. But I'm not saying that's a game flaw when you have a miss. It's all about frequency, and if you're missing too much, that is infuriating.
Yeah.
But I don't.
He's missing a lot. Like every single time he does the try attack,
Then that's a problem.
At least once.
That's a problem. Yeah.
That is definitely a problem. That's very few
I would
things
say
in games will make me rage, but making me use
TP
or MP for a
and then you
special
miss.
and then I miss, that can do it. Yeah.
Corey Davis says the misses are on point.
I don't know about that.
I
Sorry,
think,
Corey. I'm gonna have to not agree with you.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Corey Davis. Appreciate that. Says the misses are on point, and you could interpret that in different ways. I think what he's saying is the accuracy is right. I'm of the camp where I think if you roll a d20 and you roll a 1, it should always miss. So having a 95% accuracy rate is fine, but keep in mind, I'm not just saying the character's hit rate has to be 95. I'm talking after all the calculations are taken into consideration, because you can have 110% hit rate and still miss because of the way that the math is done. Because you have to calculate. Oh wait, hold on, I'll talk about the math later. Nick, it feels good to be back.
Where to, Mr. Costello?
Center Street. Just keep heading north. We have to pay our respects to the big boss around these parts. César Le Flambeur, the Thieves Guild headmaster and self-proclaimed but still unchallenged King of Night City. He might know where I can find some old pals of mine. Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis saying, no, it was sarcastic at how many times you missed. Okay, so he's in your camp here.
We agree.
Yeah, he's agreeing
That's
with you.
good.
He's like, yeah, those are some missing right there.
Yeah,
That's some misses right there.
with regular attack, misses are fine, but I really hate it when it's a special attack and you're missing.
I understand that.
Very, very annoying.
Hey Corey, did you check out the thing I sent you yesterday? The big proj. There's some good stuff in there.
They're all out of coffee.
What was that?
Can I talk to
do these
people?
NPCs interact with you?
No, apparently not.
All right. Well, it's more like real life then. Excuse me, sir, do you have a little bit of time? I don't want to buy it. Bye.
Devil is coming for you, Nick Costello. You should visit the Underground Thieves Guild in Center Street. Look for the crypt entrance on the west side. Whoa, what happened? I don't know what happened here. I feel confused and disoriented.
Whoa, that is cool looking. Look at that. That's amazing. How do you get, where's the block he's standing on? Isometric is a problem in RPG Maker. Look at that.
I just walked right under him.
Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis saying, nah, I was at work for a little over 20 hours yesterday and I went to sleep when hey, no, that's understandable, man. Our life's been busy too.
I have no idea where I'm going, especially now since I was just like teleported. Like, what the hell?
You were teleported?
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
I went
what happened?
to a doorway and got teleported here.
So you had a transfer event.
Here is.
Wait, okay, so you opened a door and it transfer evented you to another map?
Yeah.
So that could be a bug.
I have no idea where I am or what I'm supposed to do. Like, what the
Oh,
heck is
look,
going
Jimmy
on?
Bryan is saying where the game transported you, that's where you have to go to advance the story.
Yeah,
So,
but but it's disorienting.
Yeah.
You don't walk into a building and wind up in another part of town. That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, yeah. I agree with that. Quick Trip Convenience Store. Whatever you're going to ask, the answer is no.
Okay.
Wow,
People are super
not a
friendly.
very friendly town here. I mean, what if we were going to ask if we would like to give you money? Like, we could be like, would you like us to give you money for your goods and purchase your things? No. Well, then how are you going to run your business if you don't sell us goods?
Jimmy, you want to know how to help people with maps? Mini maps.
Yeah, make a mini map.
Not transporting them to some like random place that they don't even know where they are. That
Yeah.
doesn't help at all.
Right.
Now I'm like confused.
Right.
It's a different season in this map.
you transported into the future.
I did. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. I'm confused now.
Disappointed. Gotta put up that Conan the Barbarian meme.
Oh gosh, I am so
Okay,
lost.
so you were here though, right?
Yeah.
So it just moved you a little bit. right?
No, this isn't where I
Oh,
started.
so you got put on this map by some other place that I didn't
Yeah.
see. Chiba City Blues.
Oh, apparently. Okay, so apparently it put me right where I needed to go, but since I was standing at a doorway and I was transported to a doorway, I didn't think about going back in the doorway.
Right. So it's just weird the way that
Yeah.
it moved the player around, and it doesn't make sense in a player's head. You have to kind of consider the player doesn't understand where they're supposed to go, and they're gonna work logically through. You go in a door, you end up in a house.
Yeah.
Caesar Laflambert. Caesar is a reputable guild headmaster who united all 5 points in Chiba City. Caesar Laflambert says, is he saying it or is it just an introduction?
It's a name tag.
It's weird. Okay. And developed a reputation for fierceness after taking over as king of Night City. The vast futuristic underground city left behind by the All Bed? Really? I mean, come on. You can't really just bite Final Fantasy X. You don't say All Bed. Say Bed All. Make some other shit up, all right? Don't bite some other stuff. Which he controls along with his Thief Guild, because you're losing your own
maybe
originality and credibility.
Maybe it's like supposed to be a spin-off type fan game in the same world. Because in that
even
case,
then,
you could do it.
Okay, even then, don't say All Bed. Say All Ved. You know what I mean?
But then it's not a spin-off in the same world.
It is. You just create it on your own. Like you can adopt that and.
I'm gonna have to just formally disagree with this, because if people do make spin-off fan games that are set in the same world as the games they know and love, and in which case if you're going to like help people understand that you're making a spin-off fan game in the same world that you know and love, you have to make references to the familiar things in those games.
I'm saying don't fucking do that, all right? I'm saying don't do that.
Okay.
I'm saying take the idea, take the whole thing, change the names and make it your own so that
Yeah.
if you ever wanted to, it's your own original IP. Don't be...
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine.
I get that.
Make it your own, because then it's your IP. Even if it's a fan-inspired, just call it a fan-inspired and take elements of the game. Steal things that you like from these other games, but don't take the damn names in specific IP, because if you do, you open yourself up to copyright issues in the future, and you also, you don't, it shows that you don't have your own originality. So instead, take the same ideas, and I'm reiterating here, and we'll continue on, which he controls along with his Thieves Guild patrons. I'm saying don't do that. That's all I'm saying. Look what the cat dragged in.
I'm gonna have to be this guy. After the fiasco you caused last time, you sure got balls coming back here. The Queen of Nidavellir wants your head.
Off with his head! Is this your idea of a warm welcome, Caesar?
More of a friendly warning. You're not a young man anymore, Nick. Maybe, if you've learned to slow it down, find your niche. But times have changed. And you, well, it's not good for your health. You're going to get burnt out. You're going to make me come right out and say it, aren't you?
Nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. You're the king of Night City.
Damn straight. And these aren't the old days, Nick. It's like this, see?
Yeah, see?
Sooner or later, someone is going to request that I have you brought in. When that happens...
When that happens, Caesar, let the best man win.
Whatever the reason may be for your return, the guild will be watching. Tread carefully.
All right.
Have you caught up with the old gang yet? They hang out in some backroom gambling lounge down in Park Row. The Hades Exchange. It fronts as a pawn shop during normal business hours. When the doorman says, "Oh, the forests of Chiba City sure have changed," say, "But the dragoons are still around." It's the password to get into the back.
The backdrop's pretty cool. It's like this graffitied under alley or something. I like the artwork in this game, and the mapping's really good too.
It's really nice.
Thanks.
I have a tight schedule to keep. We'll talk later.
No hurry. There's pretty good, what a crap hole. There's pretty good, like camera work too. There's a lot of moving, and that's pretty cool considering there's no like integrated camera. There is in the code, but there's no buttons for it in MV, so you have to do a plugin or a script call it to mess around with the camera. Someone knocks on the massive front door. I don't know who. Oh, Nick. Knocks. It literally says Nick. Okay.
Oh, the forests of Chiba City sure have changed.
But the dragoons are still around.
Welcome.
That's right.
Mr. Costello. Forgive me, nobody told me you were coming.
Is Le Suidoi in?
Where else would that bum be? How the hell have you been?
Dwayne, you look nervous.
I do? I don't mean to. I mean, I'm sorry.
Here. You give Dwayne a potion. He feels better immediately.
Get drunk, Dwayne.
Drink this and feel better. A little less nervous. It was cyanide. A bit of advice. Don't take liquid from strangers. Don't ever apologize to no one for the way you look. Don't ever apologize to no one. That is a double negative. Which means it's an improper.
Nick, I heard you were in town again. Tell me, how'd you manage that?
He is a powerful member of Chiba City Dragoons. Joe's the oldest brother of Prince Mesrine. And the future heir of the Masamune. No.
So what brings you round here?
Joe, come on. I always like to see you.
Why's that?
You make me feel handsome.
I've got a game going on in the back. Walk with me.
That was a sly way of calling him ugly.
Yep.
Not bad writing. I mean, even though there's some grammar things and spelling and like no punctuation on some things and missing periods at the end of sentences and some things are not capitalized that need to be, but it's fine.
He's
Valerie,
not triggered at all.
Do you want to
So what
read
brings you
Valerie?
around here? Well, I mean, generally people are talking to your character, so...
Okay, you'll be the character.
exchange.
Yeah, sure.
So what brings you around here? Oh,
That's you.
you want into the game?
The Bardess, hippie lady of the Chiba City Dragoons, Valerie, is the orphan daughter of Caesar and Queen Valeria. I do, but... You know,
Whoa.
Mr. Chips! Oh my god! It's a dog! No respect while you was away. You broke? The possibly last surviving member of the intelligent canine race, Mr. Chips.
Possibly the last surviving member.
Did I just dyslexia a moment?
No. It's dyslexia written. The possibly last surviving member?
Yeah, okay.
Possibly
right.
the
I read it
last surviving
verbatim
member.
and it's wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds
It's
really
fine.
weird.
Mr. Chips believed to be originally bred by the Al Bhed thousands of years ago. Nothing we can't fix. Oh, I was hoping to read more of the Dog Man.
Huh. So what needs fixing?
Oh, Sierra is the youngest of the Chiba City Dragoons and is a fiery, competitive girl. She spends her time training her monsters to fight. Fixins, those are side dishes. You all hungry?
Always.
How about some rabbit? Ha 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 ha.
I don't get it. I'm so...
Oh no, you know what we should do?
I'm so lost.
I don't know what the fuck's
I have
happening.
no idea what's happening.
But we missed an opportunity to do the Final Fantasy X. Ha 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 ha. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Dwayne Curtis takes a break at the hideout.
All right, so we joined your party.
All right.
Listen, I have absolutely no idea what's happening. None. I'm
The
completely
Chiba City
utterly, totally
Dragoons
confused.
are yours once again. They are a secret and exclusive thieves trope, working illegally out of Park Row. My favorite character is the dog. Oh, it's a dog. Yes. Hi, Sierra. Aren't you supposed to give Lady Tattoo a visit? How about you ladies bring Mr. Costello along with you?
Yeah, you should come with us, boss. The magic shop she works out of is south here in Pinnacle Peak.
New quest.
Is the dog my quest master?
I don't know. I guess so. Wait, we've got a job, remember? We have to go south of here to the magic shop in Pinnacle Peak.
Why?
I don't know.
I have no idea why I'm doing anything.
We do need the option to pet the dog. This is true.
Yes.
Crimson
least-
is absolutely right.
At least this time I know I'm going south, but if I get weirdly, transported again, then I'll have no idea where I am. Do I have to go through the woods? Oh gosh, I'm gonna go check in the town first.
I like the tile sets and mapping used. Is it all parallax or how did you do the mapping? Just
What?
ABS mode commands? Oh, so it's a little pop-up tutorial. Didn't we see this though? Didn't it do this
No,
one?
this is different. Z
Okay.
attack. Oh god, there's more buttons. I might let you take over
Oh, it's
here.
an action battle system. Okay.
Yeah, once we do
enters
battle again,
attack-
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay.
Because
Well, the
I'm
thing
not
is-
good with dexterous finger button.
Well, when you
pushing.
get up, press escape because it's not going to wait for you to get up. It's going to keep hitting you because it's action battle system.
No. Before I leave town, I'll just give it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. You have plenty of time to
Doodads mapping only.
mentally prepare. So, I don't know, I'm supposed to find a magic shop, I guess. Hunter's Lodge.
I'm going to read him.
The hunt has foretold of your visit. Let's see what kind of friends you've slain. Slain? Right now, we are looking for monster pelt offerings.
The Hunter's Lodge. Let's see. The hunt gives you its blessing.
Every dialogue leaves me more and more confused. I have no idea what just happened there or how that makes any sense.
Talk to the big guy.
Okay, I'll try. Nobody talks to me.
I know. NPCs are not about you.
They ignore me everywhere. They're just ignoring me. I am to the south. I don't see a jewelry shop. Wait, maybe this is or not.
Poppy
jewelry.
asked why the
Potion,
tutorial
magic.
picture is different from the game. Because it was copied from Chrono Engine directly.
Good morning. The usual, hun.
Sunny's Diner. Let's see what she's got. Potions and remedies.
Do I have any of these?
You got
I have
20,000
5.
bucks, so you
I
might
have
as well.
enough stuff.
You should buy some
No,
potions.
I want to get armor.
20,000 bucks.
Stay up, fam.
All right.
I think I got enough potions, maybe.
More potions.
I want armor and weapons and stuff.
More armor and weapons and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ask Jimmy for his reasoning.
Maybe this is the place. Nope.
Did we read him? Did we read him?
For me, for my friends.
Something for my
limited time
friends.
only. So take a
Just
look.
for my
Don't
friends.
be shy.
God of Death voice. Just don't call it junk.
Yeah.
There you go. This is the most I can do for you.
Shop.
It's called the Hades Exchange.
Oh, here we go. This is
think
what I'm
the
talking
voice is
about. Oh,
accurate.
it's junk.
Oh, no,
Wait,
no.
Does it do stuff though?
Yeah, look. It says plus 10, whatever the frick that means.
Yeah.
How about you get the
Information, man.
You know what you could
Info.
use?
I need
There's
information.
Hold on. There's a plugin that you can use called Yanfly's Shop Core, and it provides more information for you to press left and right, and it also gives more space for you can have so that you can have longer files, not file names, but longer names for the weapons and armor and stuff. So I would definitely get
How
that
is
plugin.
it that the cheapest thing in the shop is the only useful thing?
Another thing is IMBA. It's just IMBA, not balanced. We don't have the numbers set right. Another thing is the default font, which I already mentioned. But the default icon sets in MV and in MZ are so bad. I really don't like that they come with these silhouette style stuff. I don't like them at all. No offense to the artists. I've never liked the silhouette style of icons. But I think you should change them. I think you should change the font. Because there's not, I don't know, text, it's already like needs to be reworked anyway, so you might as well change the font, rework some of the text, add periods at the end of sentences, capitalize all the letters, check your spelling. It's not too bad. I've seen much worse, but you know, it could be improved upon. The mapping it's really a strong point.
Mini map.
There's a few layering issues, but a mini map would help too.
You need a mini map.
Or at least a pointer. You can set up a way that you can have, like, think of a system where it points in, you know, up, top right, bottom right, down, bottom left, and then left, up, and top left, and up. And you can have these things that would, like pictures that would play on the screen. And you can show and erase pictures based on the player's mapping, the player's X and Y location. So you can create a player tracker as a parallel common event, and then that will know where the player's X and Y is at. And you can have a common event being controlled based on variables. And if those variables detect where the player's at, then it'll point him in the right direction. I know it sounds complicated, but it's kind of a simple system once it's...
Mini-map?
No, not a mini-map. I'm talking
arrows?
about a pointer direction.
Yeah.
System, so that on the screen you can have an arrow pointing in the direction that you need to go. But yeah, that's just an idea.
Minimap's easier.
Minimap is much easier.
Yep.
It
and
is,
you
yeah.
Can, Echo has a great tutorial for MV out where you can have a little mini map up in the corner and it actually tracks your player's location, and then on the mini map it can show where they need to go, and it's just super easy to do and awesome.
That one's okay.
Give the driver's seat to you now.
Okay. I'm back. Do. Yeah. All right. Let me save the game. Where are we at? Chiba City Blues. All right. So we're gonna go into a battle system here. It's time for me to die. That's a cool looking statue. I really don't know where we're supposed to go or what the storyline means. What we're supposed to do exactly. Battle. Okay. This is a. Nope, let's try our tech. Let's do a tri-slash on this ogre. Bang, bang, bang. What does this guy have? Fire on this ogre. What does this guy have? Cure. Nobody needs a cure. What about guard? We'll have him guard. I should probably have him attack instead. That's okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Not a big deal. We think we'll be fine. Let's get down this ogre. Oh, we missed. Boom, 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 boom. It's fine. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. I think I'll just have him attack. Boom. Oh, okay. So she's always going to guard. The cure person is always just going to guard. Okay. There, we got him. Okay, one down. Attack this person. I say always gonna guard, and then I attack. You know, what are you gonna do? Bang, 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 bang. If they have too much defense, then it won't do any damage. You could put in an armor scaling type of plugin. I don't know if it would work with the Chrono engine. I'm not absolutely sure on that. Yeah, change that level up animation to be something unique that's not also used. Like, add new animations, change your icon sets, change your font. You know, these are simple things. These are simple things. You shouldn't need someone to tell you to do this. Like, people should just know that that's a way to upgrade. So I can't get through this wall. I'm trying. I guess walls are made for a reason, that you can't get through them. So this is a railroading tactic, which works fine if you need to direct your player to go in a specific direction. That's fine. So he hasn't posted the game yet, Mihun. Otherwise, I would put a link to it. As far as I know, he just gave me a Google Drive download like 7 times. And it's 3 gigs. So on that note, I'm sure your game could be smaller if you were to remove things that you're not using. But I understand the process. It can be frustrating because if you remove something that you do need, well, that causes the game to crash, essentially, or become unplayable. So, I get it. I get it. It's always scary to remove things out. Siren's harp guitar. That sounds freaking awesome. I gotta see what this is. Optimize. Some things are not optimized, so I still check. Like this. Oh no, I want that. I want that bracelet. Okay. Optimize. 1 seal removed. Also a bracelet. Okay, optimize. Okay, so we switched out from an elven bow guitar to a siren's harp guitar. That's an upgrade, so maybe we don't guard every turn with the other guy. Do we want 10 defense, magic defense or this? No, the necklace is just way better. Like, why would you want 10 magic defense when you can get 10 defense and 10 attack?
Yeah.
Like, the numbers also here, still Imba. Try to keep them on par with one another. Especially since the one that only gives you 10 stats costs 5,000, and then it costs 2,000 for the thing that gives you 20 stats. Yeah. So all you've done is effectively made useless items. You made one good one and useless items. You either bring down the 20 to a 15 or a 10, or bring up the 10s to a 15 or 20. Like, you try to give them... I don't know. I think it's better to... it's good that they have options.
You gotta heal the chick.
Oh shit. I know, I'm trying to do other stuff. Yeah, try to keep me on point for healing. Mm-hmm. Cure. Sierra. Scaria? Sierra? I don't know.
I was talking about Valerie.
Nah, screw Valerie. Mm-hmm. They should be weak to fire too. Slimes are historically weak to fire, and I think they did take more damage. Jimmy says, my buddies this weekend said that too about the leveling up. I'm thinking Steam release. That's good advice. I didn't even think about that, Drifty man. What do you mean Steam release? I wouldn't release this on Steam yet. You got some fixing to do before you put it on Steam. I would not put it on Steam yet. I would fix the icons, change the name, I'll bet. I don't know, man. You can do what you want. I would just take it. I would say Badal or something that where they're like, oh, okay. Because everything, you know what? Nothing else relates to Final Fantasy X. Like, nothing is even close. You just liked the name, I'll bet, and stole it? I mean, could be coincidence. And there was a disclaimer at the beginning that said, all work is work of fiction and is not in any way trying to copy, blah, 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 something. With like 5 splash screens. If we had some explosives, we could get these barrels out. Same thing we've seen before.
What's up with that bird?
I don't know. It doesn't talk to me. It's so strange. We've got all these cool, like, graphical, like, you have giant trolls, and, the art is great. Obviously, layer issuing.
Yeah, but
very so many
huge
areas.
lack of interaction.
Yeah, there's not a lot of map interaction. That's true. As beautiful as the maps are, you have clipping, layering problems, and you also have no real, some interaction, but not a lot. 100 gil. Okay, I mean, I like Final Fantasy X too. I thought Final Fantasy X was great. Let me give you some advice. Don't call it Gil. Don't call it Albed, because look, you've got your own thing. This is almost all your own thing. I mean, you took influences I can see from Persona and a lot from Final Fantasy X, but you need to break away from copying the same names and come up with your own name. Call it Gluteus Maximus. Call it Gutta. Call it Jetta. Call it Goo Goo.
Gutta's a stupid name.
Call it anything. Just don't copy another IP. I'm trying to protect you here.
You know what Suikoden uses? The best money name ever.
Monies.
Potch.
Potch.
Yeah, it's fun to say, isn't it?
Oh no,
Potch.
monies is Kingdom Hearts. They use the word. They use monies.
Monies.
Yep. Ow! He hit me for 100.
Ow.
Oh my God. Cure. Valerie, don't die. Valerie, don't die for me, Valerie. I need to burn the. I'm not playing the best. I need to burn the slime because he'll just go away in one hit. You know what? I don't like that our technical moves take MP. Put on like a TP, persistent TP on all of your characters, you know, on the actors or on these classes. Make it TP persist through combat, so you stack TP. Every time you hit, you get TP, and it doesn't go away. Also, like, it makes sense that the fire, it makes sense that spells and cures cost MP, but your tech moves, like this one, hold on. This one, why does your Tri-Slash cost MP? Shouldn't this be your TP move? It should. It should cost like, you know, 20 TP. And your TP should persist throughout battle. So what is the point of our third resource bar? Why do we have 3 resource bars? You know what I'm saying? Why? There's no reason for the third resource bar if you're not going to use it. But it looks good, right? So keep it there. Make the TP persist. And switch some of the moves to actually use...
Save the game.
Switch some of your moves so that they actually use TP, so that everything doesn't use MP. Also, the things that are using MP are costing way too much, because what happens is we use our moves in one combat. In 1 or 2 combats, we end up depleting all of our MP, and then for the next 5 battles, we're just basic attacking. That's not good gameplay. It's not at all. So it can be fixed. It's just minor adjustments. Potions are weak. Make potions stronger. 250. Make potions heal for 250. You know what? Make potions heal for 50% of your max HP. That's even better. So just make it 50% max HP. Okay, I'm healing and using items because she said there's going to be a boss coming up. I want it to be a Final Fantasy game so bad. It's hard to let it go. I know, but do it. Say it, T.
Do it.
Say it louder.
Do it.
Do it. All right, there we go. You got to break out. You got to spread your wings, man. You got to spread your wings and make your own stuff. You can't make Final Fantasy. You don't own it. It's not yours to make. It's not yours to copy. You got to make your own. Because look, you already have. The thing is, you already have. You just semantically put in some letters. You just bit the IP, and it's not helping your game.
Yeah,
it's hurting your game.
I played Final Fantasy, and this doesn't.
This is nothing like a Final Fantasy game. This is completely not, and that's good, right? You've made your own thing, so don't call it Gil, and don't call it Albed, and get away from all of those exact IP biting things. Instead, call it something close. If you like it, just, you know, creatively take it. You know what I'm saying? Call it the Bedal. That's what I'm saying. Or Alved. That would be perfectly fine. You could get away with that.
Is this the boss?
I don't know, and if it is, that's anticlimactic.
Well, yeah, like, as far as the story goes, I have no clue what's even happening. What is this game about?
There's a mercenary guild.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Something about a mercenary guild.
How far are we into it?
And I learned a little bit about the characters. Like,
we're almost an hour into it, and we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Boss is the magic shop and the next Pinnacle Peak map. Okay, cool. Yeah, and we've said this before, you know, put in custom animations. I like the picking up items, walking over them, picking up items. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
The game does a lot right, and that's why I'm saying customize it to make it your game. Don't give Square Enix credit for your shit. You know what I mean?
Go south. You're going north.
Sorry.
The potion thingy's in the south apparently.
Don't let them. Don't do that. This is your thing. You don't want to. You know. You don't want that.
Or the magic shop or whatever it is.
Hey, Hunting Swan, how are you doing? I haven't seen that name in a little bit. How are you? Do we access here?
Probably.
Okay. Oh my god, insta battle. See, like, look, I get new skills and stuff. I can't use them. I've been able to use Tri-Slash a few times, and ever since then I've been basic attacking. Just a slog. It makes the battles a boring slog.
He's saying I'd save and heal. Apparently we're coming up on a fight.
You might as well not even give me any skills at all, because if I can only use them, like if I'm right outside the town map to fully restore myself, or not use them until the boss fight, it doesn't make any sense. You have no way to really restore your MP, but all of your moves, even your like technical special moves, are using MP, yet you have a TP bar that you're not even using. It's frustrating AF, bro. Make your moves cost less MP, make them require TP, some of them, the triple slice and stuff like that, make it require TP, put a flag that says TP will persist, and that way when you get if one fight you may be basic attacking, but then in the next fight you're loaded up on TP to unleash all your moves, and it would be fun, and I wouldn't be upset about having to basic attack, because I'm like, okay, I'm building my TP, all right, unleash the damage, building my TP, unleash the damage. Like, that is a normal like flow in gameplay progression that I'm okay with, and most people have been conditioned into that sort of thing. You know, we've mentioned the layering issues and stuff, not as big of a deal as the mechanics that you've got going on, which need some work. Okay. Right.
So apparently we're coming up on some boss people. You might want to heal and save.
I do like most maps. I hate walking around and exploring. I haven't been ticked off about walking around exploring yet.
Yeah.
So there's something to that, even though, you know, whatever you want to say about the layering, I like the mapping, and I feel like the exploration is done okay in this game. It's not too bad. I mean, it needs work, but I've seen much worse.
Mm-hmm. That's very visually appealing.
So there's definitely lots of positives to this game that I like.
Mm-hmm. How do we go south?
I don't know how to go there. I'm gonna keep looking. Jimmy Bryan says he's taking mega notes, my dudes and dudette. That's great. So that's how I know your game's gonna be fine. If you listen to people's feedback and you actively like take it without getting upset, like you're gonna go so much farther.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think you're gonna be fine, Jimmy. You're doing good. Keep it up. You know, keep up the good work, and don't be afraid to break out of the shadow of the big AAAs. You know, you're never going to make a Final Fantasy. Just get over that. You're never going to make Final Fantasy because it's not yours to make. I'm never going to make Final Fantasy. I love it. It's okay to love it. It's okay to take inspirations, but you want to make your own IP. You really, really do. So we started here, and I remember coming back this way. So we're supposed to go to this town, the Pinnacle. You want to read the lady?
Well, look at who it is.
He says he wanted the roasting. I'm not trying to roast you. I'm trying to just be objective here.
Welcome back, Street Samurai. It's been what? At least too long. And no time to talk about that. Look who you brought with you.
Vino says 5 bonus points of the upcoming boss's stun abilities.
Mr. Costello, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Corey says change all that default stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
We gotta celebrate.
We do. What's the occasion?
You're out. Drink? But see, that's confusing.
You're out, drink?
That doesn't make any sense.
You are party takes either ether shots together.
Okay. The dialogue is unbelievably confusing. I have no idea what's happening, and when people talk together, I'm like, okay, I think I'm following, and then all of a sudden it doesn't make any sense at all.
Right. Another thing here, when you put apostrophe RE, it stands for you are. Mm-hmm. So you are entire.
I make that mistake all the time.
You know why I mentioned it? Because it was in the last one. Right now, like literally, you are something, and then I hit it again, and I'm like, okay, maybe he doesn't know.
Maybe not.
So
yeah,
you in this case,
that stands for you are.
Yeah, it stands for you are. If you want to say your entire party, you just type YOUR, no apostrophe or E. Mm-hmm. And also put periods at the end of your sentences.
Yeah.
Unless you're chatting with someone, you know. If you're writing a script, use proper grammar, spelling, and yada yada yada. Right.
Mm-hmm. Another.
Another one.
You feeling good, Mr. Costello?
I'm feeling.
Good. So, Sierra, why'd you bring all this muscle with you? Lady Tattoo, we should talk. I know you'd rather wait for tomorrow, but I'm antsy.
A $5 super chat from Corey Davis saying, I'm assuming he meant either shots another name for moonshine. Oh, yeah, ether. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ether is like another name for moonshine, which is like really, really
No,
70.
I got that part.
70, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was saying the apostrophe was the problem here.
Right. No, so far for me, the story arc it's like, you know how...
Confusing.
Yeah, like it's like a jagged line to me. Like I feel like I'm going somewhere and it makes sense, and then it's like, bzz, and I'm like,
well, what
where
happened?
the hell am I? Like, what is even happening? I don't even know.
Yeah, we go left field. What?
Yeah.
So she's like, Nick. She says, yeah.
Do you think you could come with, maybe give me some pointers?
Sure, why not, kid?
Let me see some of those reports you're always yammering about. Yeah, okay, Samurai. You're letting me go? Was she kidnapped? What is happening? Oh my god, my brain hurts trying to figure out what's happening in this story. Bad economy. Gotta trim the fat. You know how it is. Oh, she's firing her? They were,
She, because at the beginning, they're celebrating that the one person was getting kicked out. Right? But, like, it's kind of hard to follow.
You rat bastards! You won't get away with this. I'm an alchemist.
I'm an alchemist! You are just some two-bit hood hustling small potatoes. Wouldn't even satisfy a starving slime.
I want potatoes. Many have tried to kill me. All have failed.
You're going to talk in this voice now. Oh, that was it. Okay, great. Never mind. No voices. Time to unleash my superpower! Attack. Let's cast haste. Increases the speed of an ally. Sure. I don't know if it was worth my points. Let's try to slow down the enemy. So he's got like a really strong regen or something. Time to do a tri-slash. Bang, bang, bang. And then I don't think we need to waste it on a cure yet. Let's attack.
I kill you.
Hey, Kyoyo. Otori. Triple slash. Boom, boom, boom.
Jimmy says make Valerie go fast.
Make Valerie go fast. Which one's Valerie? Oh, there's Valerie. Haste on Valerie. Sure. I don't get why. She's going to run out of MP faster. That's all that's going to happen. She's the healer. Okay, so you want your healer to be fast. I get it. I get it. Bang. Okay, what about these sound effects? Like those. Is that from some legit source? If it's a DLC pack, good on you. If it's from some anime or something, switch it out. Or even better, if you made it yourself, hella points. Curious to know. Might as well save. Bam! Blah! Yeah! Fire. Mog Hunter Master File. Okay, look, now he's basically been turned into a useless, nearly useless, just basic attacker. He can't do anything else. He's been depleted because of the way the system works. You need a way to deplete your skills.
Can you give him an
I don't think we have any that will restore.
I think you do.
We have 2 elixirs.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we have ethers. Oh my god.
Get
okay,
drunk,
that's great.
man.
That's great.
Time to get
I should have paid
drunk.
attention to items. Okay. Maybe with the items it won't be as bad. But you know what's good though? The fact that I didn't use items before means I have them. So I've saved all my items for the boss. Just to, that makes sense. I did that on accident.
That's what I do. I always end up finishing my game
with like 99 mega elixirs.
Yeah, no.
Like,
generally they give you like 12 or 13 through the game, and I have all of them.
Right. I was exaggerating. It's a thing that happens sometimes.
Yeah. Eventually, after I've done New Game Plus like 6 times, then I have 99.
Bam! Miss! Ugh. No, this game isn't bad. It just needs some work. That's all I'm saying. It's got the foundation of an original IP game.
Yeah.
It's got the foundation of its own thing, but it's muddying the waters by trying to steal from Final Fantasy and Persona. You need to branch out and accept that you are creative enough to not need to put Final Fantasy names in here. Yeah. That way you make a real game, not some fan game that you can't sell because you're going to get copyright owned. Here we go. We beat him, and we got some more storyline.
She's trying to get back up.
Here, you can read this.
Hurry up already. I could kill 10 men while you're fooling around.
Don't say that. I never did nothing for you.
Go to hell.
If you can't say something nice, say it in Italian. Arrivederci, you son of a beep! Where did the gun come from?
Wow.
Where
Why didn't they just take the gun out?
How did they get
to begin with?
guns? Where did the guns come from? Oh, wait. Gun blades. Oh, it's actually...
I've been to some parties in my day.
Corey Davis, thank you so much for another $5 super chat. He says, farm the magic pots in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
And in Final Fantasy X. For those AP,
I love Final
those
Fantasy
sweet
VII.
SP points.
I've tried to do a completionist run on that, and it took me hundreds of hours, and I never quite finished.
On
but
what
I think
game?
Final Fantasy VI. Sorry, yeah, 6.
He said-
But I think I've gotten to the point where all my party members know pretty much every single...
Yeah, I've got a save on Steam that's really, really long, too.
Yeah.
And I played way more on the SNES. It was a good game. But regardless, here we go.
But this is one hell of a party, boss.
The first of many. So they had gun
Wow.
blades. At the beginning, they
Yeah.
did mention gun blades, so it wasn't just guns out of the blue. They
Right.
said gun blades, so... Oh, sweet. Don't worry. I'll take it from here.
We should go see Joe.
He should still be at the Hades Exchange. Would you like to fast travel to the Hades Exchange? Yes.
Yes, please. What is it? What, Tech Soup? What is Tech Soup?
Tech shop. How'd it go?
It was up for so short of a time, I read Soup.
Yeah, it's fine.
Good. Not great, but good. Boring. It went fine, Joe. Valerie is just itching for some real action.
Maybe next time.
Let's make this snappy. I'm coming down freaking hard from this low-grade ether.
Be nice.
Let me take this last shot and get my head straight.
It's the spirits, I suspect, tends to make one overly...
Yeah.
Oh,
baby
no.
wants
To do stuff.
things. She wants the pacifier.
Zealous. And SFW stuff, bro.
Yeah.
You got to get that out of there.
Now, if y'all are ready to work, Mama needs some new ice.
If you're going to go for it, you need to go all the way with it, you know, because all you did was just barely skirt the line, and then you crossed it in a couple of scenes. This
Yeah.
isn't the only scene that does it. The F1 is the one you can't drop unless you're going to go to the mature rating. Not like you need to be ESRB, but, you know, I think going into the future, it would be smart if you wanted to...
You can hit more audiences.
You're gonna get more audience, right?
Yeah.
Just you can say the same thing, but you got to be more creative than "baby wants to fuck." You know, like maybe they would say that, and I understand if that's your storyline, stick to it. You know, do you if you feel that's necessary. But maybe there's a more creative way that you could have said the same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you
Alluding.
could have skirted that line a little better.
That's what the grades did. They alluded. Mm-hmm. Final Fantasy VII had some pretty weird stuff in it, but
Right.
it was never straight like that.
Right. Corey Davis with another $5 super chat saying, I did all of the Final Fantasy VII, even got Knights of the Round Table. Bruh,
Ew.
Knights of the Round Table was the greatest skill to use, but it took like 2.5 minutes every time you used it. It was so frustratingly long. It was a good animation. It just took so long every time. Every fight, it was bloated by 2.5 minutes. So I didn't like how they made Knights of the Round so freaking long. That's what she said. Let's go check the quest board in Center Street.
Whatever.
I hope I didn't overdress for the occasion. Joe Les Suidois joins the party. Dwayne Curtis rejoins the party. Cool.
Yeah.
Park Row. So, hey, that was cool. I think that's where we'll end our first impressions. That was a boss fight. We got new
Yeah.
party members. There's more to the
Very
game.
good.
But I think that was a good look at. Hopefully you found some value in what we've brought to the table here. Take everything we say with a grain of salt. My intention isn't to hurt any feelings. It's just to improve the games that we play.
We
It's-
have passion.
Right. I mean, it's not entirely altruistic. You know, I want to play better games. I'm tired of playing shit games. So if I can make content so that people will use to make better games, even in this small circle, you know, in our small circle, then I think over the years it'll improve my torture.
Yeah, and another thing to keep in mind is that different people have different tastes.
That's
and
true.
if anything that we suggested today isn't something that like you particularly want to own in your game, then don't do it.
Right. So we just say what we think,
Yep.
and it's up to you ultimately to change the game or not, how you want it to be. And we're just a couple of people with a couple of opinions, just
Yep.
like everyone else. Everybody else is two people.
Two people
Just
with two
remember that.
opinions.
Just remember that. No, you. No, you.
We do have a
Anyway.
duality, so it's kind of true.
I think most people have a duality in their
Yeah.
personality. It's like we struggle. We have this internal struggle with decisions and thought processes, and sometimes, depending on other situations, we may feel like different people.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're always in flux and we're always changing, and we're
Yeah.
never the same person we were the day before, regardless of how much you think you're not influenced by people. That's stupid. You are absolutely influenced. You don't realize it. Maybe you do, but you are absolutely influenced. That's why advertising works. That's why marketing works, because that's why they spend so much money on it, because it works.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you guys for coming to the live stream. We really appreciate it. Have a fantastic day, everybody. We're going to read the names in the chat, and then we'll let you guys go. Big shout out to Jimmy O'Brien for taking the criticism we have of his game and putting together something. I think he's got a really good project to show. It does need some work. Change the font, change the icons, get rid of the pulls, the direct bites from other IP, and maybe skirt that line a little better in some of the dialogues, and it's looking really good. Another big issue is you have a little bit of a problem with layering some of these things. This one is done well.
I also have a suggestion. If you don't want your player to feel like their mind is being bent into a million pretzels trying to follow along with the storyline, restate your goals at the very end. You do your conversations the way you do, but just do a quick restatement. This is our goal.
Yeah.
And it helps to keep things in a linear, it helps make sense.
So many games do this, and it helps a lot. So you have a long drawn out conversation, let's say of 50 show text, and then at the end when everyone's like, okay, we'll do that then, and then you have one more text with bright text, one more show text with maybe highlight the name of a place. All right, so we should head south to see the
Yes.
witch's hut.
Yes.
Or okay, it's time to go north to visit the blacksmith.
That
at
way
the
if people
very
didn't
end.
follow-
So the last thing they read is oh, now we have control again. And the last thing they read is
Right.
fresh in their mind.
Yeah.
So reiterate their point at the end. That's a very good tip, T.
Plus, if they couldn't follow the line of the conversation, it doesn't matter because they know where they're going.
Right. Even if they didn't hear anything, if all they got was that last one, then they'll know what's up. So that's it for today. Love you guys very much. Thank you for tuning in. Kupo Teppo, Jimmy O'Brien, Vino, Corey Davis, thank you so much for all the super chats. Corey Davis here just dropping some cash on us. Appreciate that, my dude. Let me know if you need any help on the Discord. Who else is here? We got Kyoya Otori. Thank you so much for tuning in. What about this is from taking for Persona? Just the damage pop-ups. That's it. Just the way that the animations and damage pop-ups are done. I saw a similar style from Persona, but it's
Isn't
far
the
enough.
The text boxes are reminiscent.
It's reminiscent. That one is far enough detached to where it doesn't even. That one's done well.
Yeah.
Good job on that one. But the naming convention for Final Fantasy is way too blatant. And that's what I was more referring to. But I still spotted the Persona pull. You know what I mean? So if I could spot it, other people, I'm not a huge Persona fan. So I know that other people will spot it too. And maybe the artist that you're using was inspired by it and you didn't even realize it. But it's far enough removed that it's not a problem with copyright at all. It's perfectly fine. So you don't have to change the damage pop-ups if you don't want to. That's fine. But the text, I would recommend doing that. Hunting Swan, thank you for tuning in today and saying what's up. You can see that there's a ton of effort put into these fights. Yeah, the Chrono engine is really good by Mog Hunter. It's a really good MV system. And I love Mog Hunter stuff. And yeah, good job. I don't think you're allowed to sell the resources that are in the Mog Hunter's master file. Just a heads up, if you tried to sell this game, you would have to replace the sound effects and stuff from the file. She gives you a system, you know, so there's resources there, but if you want to sell it, you got to make your own. That's why you get Audacity. Get on Audacity and record your own. Go, yeah, rah! You do death rattles for an hour, and then, you know, compress them, normalize them, limit them, normalize them again, and then have all the volumes similar, and then bada boom, you got your own sound effects. Sell it as a DLC pack. Kupo Tepo, thank you so much. Jimmy O'Brien, Vino, appreciate you. 5 bonus points for if the upcoming boss has stun abilities. No, Vino, no more stuns. Who else was here? Anybody who's lurking, any names I just blatantly miss. Not blatantly, just accidentally miss, yeah. Crimson Claw, Poppy, thank you so much. Thank you, Crimson Claw. Yummy Hoon, thank you for being here. And Black Crystal Dragoon, saw you there. Thank you so much for tuning in. He says, hey bro, to Jimmy as well. Vero Claw, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys for being here. Miss Lily 200 got here right at the end to get a shout out among the credits. Static Buzz, thank you so much, Static. We got Crimson Claw and Vero Claw. Got some claws. Tornado Claw! Bonus points if you know where that's from. Tornado Claw! Skepsis D was here at the early birds. Thank you so much, Skepsis D. All right, guys. Have a fantastic one. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, for some more RPG Maker MZ stuff. So stay tuned for that. Bye, guys!
Bye.